Deep in the whispering woods, nestled between hills of emerald green, lay Starry Lake. The lake shimmered under the sun. It sparkled like 1,000 diamonds scattered on blue velvet. People whispered about the lake. They said it was magical. Some said it held secrets of a hidden world. Old tales spoke of a hidden gateway. It was a gateway to a land beyond imagination. But only a few had ever found it. The lake held its secrets close, guarded by its magic and mystery.
Oliver and Mia were the best of friends. They had known each other since they were toddlers, and their bond had only grown stronger over the years. Every day was a new adventure for them, filled with laughter and endless curiosity. They lived in a cozy cottage near the woods, a place that seemed to be taken straight out of a fairy tale. The cottage was surrounded by tall, ancient trees that whispered secrets to those who would listen. They often heard the tales of Starry Lake, a mystical place said to be hidden deep within the forest. The stories spoke of magical creatures, enchanted waters, and a world where dreams came true. They dreamt of its magic and the hidden world that lay beyond the trees. Every night, they would gaze at the stars, wondering if the tales were true, and if they would ever find the legendary lake. One sunny afternoon, they decided to explore. The sun was shining brightly, casting a golden glow on everything it touched. It was the perfect day for an adventure. "Do you think the stories are true, Mia?" asked Oliver, his eyes sparkling with excitement. He had always been the more adventurous of the two, always eager to discover new things.
"I don't know, Oliver," Mia replied, her eyes wide with wonder. She was more cautious, but her curiosity often got the better of her. But wouldn't it be amazing to find out? The idea of discovering something magical filled them with excitement. They could hardly contain their enthusiasm as they made plans for their journey. They packed a picnic basket with all their favorite snacks, making sure they had enough to last them through the day. They included sandwiches, fruits, and a bottle of their favorite lemonade. They set off towards the woods, their hearts filled with excitement and a sense of adventure. The forest path beckoned them, promising new discoveries and unforgettable experiences. The path was dappled with sunlight, leading them deeper into the woods. The trees seemed to part just for them, creating a magical tunnel of green and gold. The air buzzed with the songs of unseen creatures. Birds chirped merrily, and the occasional rustle of leaves hinted at the presence of small animals scurrying about. The scent of pine needles filled their senses, mingling with the earthy aroma of the forest floor. It was a smell they both loved, one that reminded them of countless happy days spent exploring. They were on an adventure. With each step, they felt like they were getting closer to the magical world they had always dreamed of. The forest was alive with possibilities, and they were ready to uncover its secrets.
As they walked, the trees began to thin, revealing glimpses of the world beyond the forest. The children could feel the anticipation building with each step they took. The air was filled with the scent of pine and the distant sound of water lapping against the shore. The shimmering surface of Starry Lake came into view, its waters glistening like a sea of diamonds. The children paused for a moment, taking in the breathtaking sight before them. The lake seemed to stretch endlessly, its beauty captivating their young hearts. The sunlight danced upon its surface, creating a mesmerizing display of light and color. It was as if the lake was alive, each ripple and wave adding to the enchanting scene. The children couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder and excitement. It was even more beautiful than they imagined. The lake's surface was a canvas of sparkling reflections, each one telling a story of its own. The children felt like they had stepped into a fairy tale, a magical world where anything was possible. A small wooden rowboat bobbed gently by the bank, its weathered wood telling tales of countless adventures. The boat seemed to beckon to them, inviting them to explore the mysteries of the lake. The children exchanged excited glances, their imaginations running wild. It seemed to be waiting just for them. The boat's presence felt almost magical, as if it had been placed there by some unseen hand. The children felt a sense of destiny, as if they were meant to embark on this journey together. "Look, Mia, a boat!" exclaimed Oliver, his eyes sparkling with excitement. He could hardly contain his enthusiasm, and Mia's face lit up with a smile. The discovery of the boat felt like the beginning of a grand adventure, one that they would remember for the rest of their lives. They clambered into the boat, their hearts pounding with anticipation. The wooden planks creaked under their weight, adding to the sense of adventure. They felt like explorers setting out on a quest, ready to uncover the secrets of the lake. Oliver took the oars and started to row, his movements steady and determined. The boat moved gracefully across the water, each stroke bringing them closer to the heart of the lake. The children felt a sense of freedom and exhilaration, the world around them fading away. The boat glided smoothly over the water, its path leaving a trail of ripples behind. The lake's surface was like a mirror, reflecting the sky and the surrounding trees. The children felt a deep connection to nature, the beauty of the lake filling their hearts with joy. The further they rowed, the more the water sparkled, each ripple catching the light and creating a dazzling display. It was as if the lake was alive, its surface a canvas of ever-changing patterns. The children felt like they were part of something magical, a world where dreams came true. It was like 1,000 tiny stars had fallen into the lake, their light dancing on the water's surface. The children were mesmerized, their eyes wide with wonder. The lake seemed to hold 1,000 secrets, each one waiting to be discovered.
"It's like we're rowing through stardust," whispered Mia, her eyes wide with wonder. The lake's surface glowed with an ethereal light, the stars above reflecting in the water below. The children felt like they were floating through a dream, the magic of the moment filling their hearts with awe.
As they reached the center of the lake, a figure appeared. It seemed to rise from the water.
It was an old man with a long white beard. His eyes twinkled like the stars in the sky.
"Welcome, children," he boomed, his voice deep and resonant. "I am the Keeper of the Stars. I have been expecting you."
Oliver and Mia were speechless. They had never seen anyone like him before.
"Don't be afraid," the Keeper chuckled. "This lake holds a secret, a gateway to another world. Many have sought it, but only a few have found it."
"Another world?" gasped Mia. "Is it true?"
"It is indeed true," the Keeper of the Stars nodded. "But the gateway only opens for those who possess something special." He leaned forward, his eyes twinkling. "Tell me, children, what do you bring with you?"
Oliver and Mia looked at each other, confused. They had brought their picnic basket, but what was so special about that?
"We brought sandwiches and lemonade," said Oliver.
"And cookies," added Mia.
The Keeper chuckled. "Those are fine things, children, but they are not the key to this gateway. To enter this other world, you must bring something that represents hope."
"Hope?" whispered Mia. "What does hope look like?"
The Keeper smiled. "Hope can take many forms," he said. "It can be a kind word, a helping hand, or a belief in something good." He gestured towards the shore. "Go now, children, and find what represents hope to you. Bring it back to me, and the gateway shall open."
Oliver and Mia thanked the keeper and quickly rowed back to the shore. They searched high and low, but they couldn't decide what to bring back.
"What represents hope, Oliver?" asked Mia, her brow furrowed in thought.
"I don't know, Mia," replied Oliver, just as puzzled. "We've been searching all day and still haven't found a single clue." "But we have to find something," Mia insisted, her eyes scanning the horizon. "We can't give up now, not after coming this far."
The sun began to set, casting long shadows across the lake. The golden hues of the sunset reflected on the water, creating a mesmerizing view that momentarily distracted them from their quest. The children knew they had to return home. The path back seemed longer and more daunting as the sky darkened, but they walked on, their minds filled with thoughts of the day's events. With heavy hearts, they walked back to their cottage, their adventure unfinished. The cottage, usually a place of comfort, now felt like a reminder of their incomplete mission. But they had met the Keeper of the Stars. This mysterious figure had given them hope and a sense of purpose. The encounter was brief, but it left a lasting impression on their young minds. And they knew the secret of the lake was real. The shimmering water under the moonlight seemed to whisper promises of hidden treasures and untold stories. They were determined to return and find the key to the gateway, the object that represented hope. This key was said to unlock a world of magic and endless possibilities. Their adventure was far from over. They spent the evening discussing their next steps, their minds racing with ideas and plans. The sense of purpose they felt was stronger than ever. What will Oliver and Mia bring back to the Keeper of the Stars? They knew they had to find something of great significance, something that would prove their worthiness. What adventures await them in the magical world beyond the lake? The possibilities seemed endless, and the thought of new discoveries filled them with excitement. Join them next time as they continue their quest and unlock the secret of Starry Lake. The journey ahead was uncertain, but one thing was clear: Oliver and Mia were ready for whatever challenges lay ahead.